NBA here on 2K Sports. Let's get
Brooklyn, the home of the Nets, in a fine Eastern Conference battle at the Barclays Center. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Johnson?
Well, the big thing with him is that corner three-point shot. That's his spot. He loves drifting to that area. And so defensively, you've got to keep an eye on him. But what that does is it limits the amount of help you can give when he's on the floor.
And the consistency of his jump shot is another thing we should say about him. I mean, it doesn't matter how many defenders are firing at him, his stroke is never changing.
And the 76ers will play just this one game on the road before returning back to Philadelphia. And Bradley Beal's teammates are all smiles as he returns to the lineup after being out.
You know what, Kevin? It's quite cool for us to be here for his first game back. And I'll tell you something else. Any fears they had about his injury having ill effects on the team were swept aside pretty quickly when they began to play so well without him. They really didn't suffer in his absence very much at all.
No, but they sure are happy to have him back because I'm not sure how long that run would have lasted with his talent missing from this lineup. Now all of a sudden you've got him returning and you've got a team that already has some confidence. It's a pretty nice recipe for this team to go on a nice roll right now.
And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Brooklyn. They're looking to break the tie on this season series, and I asked him what he thought might be a key factor. He said it always seems to come down to getting a stop. We have to get our hands up to contest shots, or as we often do, even send them back. That's how we'll win this game. Sounds like a plan, Kevin.
All right, great stuff, Doris. Thanks. And guys, not too much of a surprise. The defense is going to be the emphasis.
Yeah, that's the type of team they are. I mean, they always seem to feed off of that defense. They're just really trying to attack and force some turnovers and get out and run.
Exactly, Steve. I mean, that's really what drives them on a game-to-game basis.
The Nets shooting their first free throw of the night. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Lee. Lee off a bit from Sharp. Dishes it to Johnson. The pass to Reeves. No good on the three. So the 76ers, their last game, a loss to New York.
They found themselves up against a hot team that night, Kevin, and they just didn't have the manpower defensively to shut them down.
You know, guys, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed us. They never strung together any stops like they needed to.
The 76ers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. The first free throw is good. Free throw is good for Lee. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Now Murray. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Chicago. No good from man. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Reeves. And he connects with the jumper. Brooklyn Nets come into this one following a loss to the Bulls.
And Kevin, when you don't take advantage of your trips to the free throw line, which they definitely did not, it's tough to recover from.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, they left a lot of cheese and lettuce at that foul line.
Not to mention some ham and turkey, but
Lee off a bit from Sharp. And stolen by Murray. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Kennedy. Finish off the break. 5 points in the game.
A little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
Pass to Reeves for the three. Rebounded by the Nets. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the 76ers.
Yeah, they really had their numbers in that game. Big margin of victory for them. They got there by really including their bench. The depth became a major factor. They just wore them down.
Here's Sharp, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
What Steve just talked about regarding how much they spread their scoring around was probably the most striking thing about that big win.
And the fact that they did have such a huge lead allowed them to even use their bench a little more than normal, and that was something that served them well.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Passes to Murray. Beyond the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Not a really great start for him, as he just isn't shooting the ball that effectively here early on.
Lee with the ball. Deflects the pass. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Down low, Zubek misses from short range.
Just wide open. He's got to convert that shot, guys.
Johnson with it. Now guarded by Mann. Lee off a pick from Sharp. No good from Lee.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Boucher. A three-pointer off the mark.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Johnson right side. The pass to Reeves. Another three for Philadelphia.
Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Well, they were getting run ragged out there. Good time for a timeout. Maybe it was even too late, but this club has to regroup now.
Well, I tell you what, it wasn't pretty, and they definitely needed to take a minute to talk things over.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. There's the pick. Here's Murray.
Well, you know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Four on the clock. Zubek. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
And they're doing a fantastic job of finding the open man and getting easy looks.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Marcus Morris is checked in for Philadelphia. And the free throw, no good. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Good on the shot.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Here's Murray, averaging 20 points per game. Here's Kuzma. Top target from outside. It's rebounded by Sharp. The 76ers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Lee off a pick from Morris. Braun. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. The Nets have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Pass to Mann. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Penalty. And it's off from three-point range. The 76ers shooting 45% from the floor since the game got underway. Back to Lee. He passes to Reeves. He dishes it to Morris. It's good from long range. Morris has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Back and forth we go. That basket gives us just another lead change.
And there have been too many of those to keep track of. What a contest.
Here's Murray. Pass to Mann. Now Murray. Here's Kuzma. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Philadelphia with the ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Here's Sharp. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Now it's a 5-point 76ers lead.
Well executed possession. They controlled the shot. Nicely done.
The pass to Murray. Uncovered. Jump shot is good that time. The 76ers leading by 3. Pass to Reeves. Sharp, the pass to Lee. The feed now to Morris. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Let's pause for a moment to show you the teams that have been the best on the glass over the course of the month. The 76ers in second.
I like how this team has been coming up big lately, Kevin. They seem to have a new dedication and energy to rebounding the ball, and it's paying off.
And he makes the first. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Drops them both. Here's Wall, averaging 19 points per contest. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Launches a 3. Can't get it to go.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
Rebounded by Howard. Nets trail by 5. Outside, Wall fires the 3. Let's keep it alive. Tries again. Christ got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Philadelphia's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. Passes it to Stevens. Sinks the three-pointer.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
The Nets shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit freaky out there. Gets it to go.
Now, that for a response.
They will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
He feeds it to Morris. Braun, there's the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Back-to-back 3s for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
It does look like their energy is lacking at this point.
He lobs it up, and the slam dunk by Wall.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed. All of the above.
Morris is guarded by Howard. And the shot is good. He has 6.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
Reedy's checked in for Marcus Morris. .23 seconds left in the first quarter. Braun. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Kuzma. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. 76ers on top, up 9. 2K Sport. Next Tuesday. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
Well, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
They're also having a lot of success from the free throw line tonight. You always want to cash in from there.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Howard. All out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Frank in at the 4.
Well, he's really good defensively at anticipating plays and then forcing players into areas where they don't want to go and where they become more vulnerable for turnover.
And here's another thing about him, Steve. Every time he gets his hands on the ball in the backcourt, he's a one-man fast break.
And that one falls for Wall. And so Wall nails both of them. The 76ers leading by 7. Braun covered by Wall. Number 41. A second chance effort. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Reed no good on the free throw. And the pass to Frank. Nets passing it around. He kicks the Wall. Wall with another miss.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
That's good. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone.
Right here, back door.
All alone. Shot's good. Wall's got 6 points. And here are the 76ers now. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, their longest of the season. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And a look now at the last month for the Nets. How did they stack up in the league statistically over that time frame? 4th in fewest turnovers per game, 5th in blocks. And they're in the top 10 in rebounding. This is a team that does a good job getting on the glass.
To me, offense is all about getting good shots, and you can't get good shots unless you're taking care of the ball. Clark, you talked about those turnover numbers, the lack thereof. I mean, that's impressive. This is a very well-coached, disciplined team.
Gets it to go. 7 points in the game.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Number 41, covered by Wall. To the middle, and the dunk by Reed. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
And it's blocked by Reed. They retain possession. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good.
Well, this is what you have to do when you're trailing. You've got to attack, be aggressive, and get to that foul line.
And perhaps cause some foul trouble along the way. I mean, that can have a big impact down the road.
Nets trail by 9. Outside, Wall. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Philadelphia's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Can't capitalize on the good screen. The 76ers leading by 9. Number 41 softly drops in the floater.
That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
The Nets have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Back the wall. Here's Kuzma. But they get it back. Another shot. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Reed.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Trent. His 3-pointers off the mark. 76ers have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Put that bucket in no time at all. And that's now 6 points for Johnson. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
Yeah, and as many times as you see it, Clark, you never like to see a player have to come out of the game with an injury.
Especially when it's your own teammate. But the other guys just have to step up in the meantime to make up for his absence. Next guy up is what we say.
The 76ers making a switch here. Lee's checked in. Wall, that's good.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Now here's Lee. There's the pick. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on the block, but also caught the body, so some free throws coming up right now. The 76ers have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
Well, pretty good numbers this season at the line for this club, right around 78% as a team.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
The Nets making a switch here. Both free throws good for Lee. Timeout called the Nets.
He's definitely shaken up. They're using the timeout to let their trainer take a look at it.
Here now, the 2K leaderboard, showing us the best passing teams in the NBA over the course of the last month. The 76ers number 1.
And what really stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they're passing the ball. This is a club that is very unselfish.
Nets trail by 14. And here's Wall. He's got 11. Johnson with the block.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Hammers it in after taking it the length of the floor.
Yeah, he didn't even bother to wait around for any help on that break.
That was a one-man job all the way, Steve. He knew what to do with it and when.
He was all alone on that one.
Well, you know, when they need a big three, he's the guy they look to. He's about as reliable a deep threat as you're going to find.
And I know he's a fan favorite because he can catch fire immediately at any point in the ball game and just start pouring it in from all over the place.
Number 30. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
Here's penalty. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. 10 points for him.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Gets it to go. Nets trail by 16. Pass to Frank. Outside, Wall. Gives him the lead pass, and he jams it with authority. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw, the defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
Here's Lee. Braun from deep. And the basket good. 12 points for him.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, you got to get some bodies out there defensively, though. I mean, things are way too easy out beyond the three-point arc.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
Lee outside. Braun wide open. And again, it's Philadelphia.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Passes it to Mann. Puts it up from 17. And that one hits back iron.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
In the last month, let's see how the Sixers perform. First in assists, first in fewest turnovers a game, and they're number 2 in team rebounding. A good, balanced, aggressive team on the backboards.
Yeah, and the one thing that really jumps out at me when you talk about all these stats, Clark, is the assists. And this is a team that has been very unselfish. They're sharing the ball, they're moving, they're really getting a good flow to their offense. And as a result, they're finding pretty high percentage shots almost every possession.
The 76ers making a switch here. Anunoby defended by Reeves. And the 76ers making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Timeout called, the Nets. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You take a look at the 76ers. They're trying to get in the playoffs here. If they stay the course, they will. And, of course, Brooklyn, 2.5 games back.
Well, right now for the Sixers, they may be falling off ever so slightly this season. Just a skosh, though.
Well, it's so difficult to maintain that level year in and year out. But this is still a very strong team. And, you know, maybe they've had a couple of hiccups here and there, but this could still be a very competitive team come playoff time.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yeah, you got that right.
The Nets working the ball around now. Here's the three. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Morris has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Reeves the pass to Johnson. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Here's Murray. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The 76ers leading by 18. Inside. The shot's good from Sharp. 8 points for him.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Gets the bucket.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Back to Lee. Feeds it to Johnson. That 3 off the mark. Brooklyn's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Murray, the pass to Mann. Gets it to go. 50 seconds left in the first half. And it's Lee penetrating. And stolen by Murray. In transition, here come the Nets. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Boucher. And the Nets, another three.
They're having much more success here in the second after missing on a few chances that they had earlier. They've locked in and zoned in here now.
The 76ers leading by 10. Lee outside. Lee left side. It's tipped. Here's penalty. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime.
Now, presented by Sprint. The fun is the Miami Heat. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Johnson, and it's Reeves in at the 2. Got a piece of it. 5 on the clock. In transition, here come the Nets. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Nets have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. The first one falls. Both free throws good from Mann. And Philadelphia has possession. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Now the pass to Sharp. Back to Lee. Kicks to Johnson. Wide open shot is on the money. Johnson's got 11 points. Nets trail by 10. Murray the pass to Mann. Pass to Murray. Fires the 3. That's good. 12 points for him.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
The dish to Lee. That one a little long.
I thought he'd make that one. And that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Here's Anunoby. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yep, I thought so too, Clark.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. 14 points for Johnson. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. You have to like what we're seeing from Johnson.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
And now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard so we can see and check out some of the most feared defenders in the league. The steal leaders among shooting guards. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And it's blocked by Sharp. The 76ers leading by 10. Now Lee inside. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Brooklyn. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. And that will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. And that one misses. And he sinks the second. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Mann. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, they need a shot or 2 to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
Johnson inside. He's covered by Murray. Here's Lee. And it's blocked by Mann. Here's Murray up on top. Defended by Reeves. Took him no time at all on that one. 12 points for him. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Lee passes to Reeves. Dishes to Lee. Unloads. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the 76ers lead by 11. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Passes it to Murray. Puts up a 3. No good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Pass to Johnson. Plenty of space. A rebound by the Nets.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Wide open look. The shot's good from Mann. He's got 11. The 76ers leading by 9. He dishes it to Lee. And good on the basket. Hook it. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Shot off the screen. No good.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Now, defensively, they did a great job of staying tight on him.
Mann, who's guarded by Johnson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. There's the pass to Murray. 6 to shoot. The shot's good from Mann.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
The 76ers lead it. Now Lee. He has 5. Johnson for 3. Good. Johnson's got 8 here in the quarter.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Brooklyn's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Murray, defended by Sharp. Murray, good. He's got 14.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Lee outside. Number 30. Pass to Mann. Rejected by Reeves. Lays out. The 76ers leading by 9. The drive by Lee. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
And the 76ers making a change here.
To that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
That whistle got a big response from this crowd, and it is not a favorable one, let's say.
I tell you what, the fans can't believe that they made that call.
Anunoby covered by Lee. He feeds it to Howard. And there's the pass to Murray. Shoots it. No luck. Now the 76ers take it the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
Just 2 to shoot. And the Nets miss again.
Well, remember, he made 2 3-pointers in the first half, but has not been able to get anything to fall here in the second.
Lee passes to Reeves. Back to Lee. He passes to Morris. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
You know, the last few weeks, you see how Brooklyn stacks up here. 5th in rebounding, 6th in steals, and they're in the top 10 in fewest turnovers per game. And they really do emphasize taking care of the ball.
And you put all those things together, and that makes this a very tough team. And what really jumps out at me is the rebounds, Clark. I mean, this is a team that It controls the paint. If you're going to miss a shot, the ball seems to be theirs almost every time. That allows their transition game to get going. And then at the offensive end, they'll pound you on the offensive glass as well.
There's a screen. Off the pick. And the shot is good.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Lee outside. Pass to Reeves. Stevens, the pass to Reeves. Feeds it to Morris. Takes the three. Offensive rebound. Number 3. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Nets trailed by 11. Kicks it to Beal. Lets the three fly. That's good. Beal's got 6 points.
And he's someone the defense has to keep track of at all times because, even when he doesn't have the ball, he moves so well without it. He's constantly a threat to catch and shoot.
Something else I think about when I see this guy is he's a real headache to have to defend one-on-one. I mean, he's got all of the game that makes it tough for his defender. So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, and I like that. A little smash-mouth basketball, taking it inside.
The three. And the 76ers get it back. Morris gets to Luke. There's the dish to Morris. Goes up again. Rebound, Brooklyn. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Mann, and the Nets, another three.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Lee dishes to Morris. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Lee passes to Stevens. Lee kicks it to Morris. Now the feed to Lee. Dishes it to Morris. Just 5 to shoot. The 76ers again can't hit it.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Nets have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Guys, this has been one of the weaknesses for this team all season long. They're shooting just 71% as a team.
Guys, strictly in terms of their percentage, their free throw shooting has deteriorated a considerable amount since last season.
And the 76ers making a change here. And both free throws good for Howard. The 76ers lead it. He dishes it to Morris. Passes to Reeves. He feeds it to Morris. Reeves the pass to Morris. Buries it from three-point range. Morris has got 8. .20 seconds left to play in the third. Now here's Beal, defended by Stevens. And finished by Beal.
Rising up and punching it over the big man. Absolutely filthy.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, he's been an 80% free throw shooter on the season. I mean, he shot the ball with confidence from the stripe.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Reeves the pass to Sharp. Got it off in time. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And an ideal finish to the quarter for them as he drains it at the buzzer.
Next to
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Man covered by Lee. Here's Kuzma. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
And for Philadelphia. And it's Sharp in at the 4 spot. Man covered by Lee. Off his foot. And the official saying it was kicked. The 76ers making a switch here. Boucher. And it comes off the front of the rim. The 76ers leading by 3. Lee passes to Reeves. Number 30. And the 3 ball is good. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Now the pass to Man. A 3. Good. He's got 20.
This guy knows how to get it done. He knows what he's doing out there. A nice job from the three-point line this half.
Number 41. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Murray. No one near him. Can't hit. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Lee passes to Sharp. Backs him down. Shot clock at 6. Brooklyn with the rebound.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
Here's Kuzma. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Moment to see how the schedule is looking for Philadelphia. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how that Memphis game turns out.
And the first one goes.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
Second free throw, no good.
They'd have loved to cut it to 1 there, but they're still in decent shape if they can get a stop.
The 76ers with another miss. Nets have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Murray, the pass to Man. Drops in the tray. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Tell you what, when he gets it going, this is exactly what can happen. They may have to double team him.
Back to Lee. Braun. This one for 3. Up again. Slams it back in. One so far. Very close game.
Well, 7 lead changes, Kevin and Steve, in this one, and we could very well be seeing more.
Yeah, I believe it, because these two teams so well matched up. You look at the talent. I think we're in for a very, very competitive night.
He just picked up his 4th personal foul, and now he's got some foul trouble hanging over his head, guys.
And the first one at the line is good. The 76ers making a switch here. He's perfect from the line this time. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. He passes to Stevens. All sorts of time. And right on target. Good. And the 76ers lead by 1. The Nets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Nets passing it around. Passes it to Murray. Jacks up a 3. And that one's good. 19 points in the game.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
They get the rebound. Number 30. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there.
And that one misses. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Here's Murray. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Here's Lee. The pass to Stevens. Here's Reeves. No good from outside.
Not the best shot. Long range and with a defender right in his space.
And defensively, that's the kind of work he's known for. I mean, he loves to lock you up.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And they're attacking the gaps in the defense with their quick, aggressive drives into the paint area.
First free throw is good.
You know, you've got to like the fact that they're getting to the line. And on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half. That bodes well going forward.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The 76ers trail by 3. Lee outside. Lee left side. The shot. Second shot opportunity. No good from Stevens.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, that's a tough one. But he did all he could there, using the leaner to get the shot off.
Pass to Reeves. Screen by Lee. Pass to Sharp. Shot clock at 5. Sweet move. Can't have it. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Here's Manobi. Sinks the triple.
A little confusion defensively.
Well, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that too.
Stevens, the pass to Sharp. To the paint, deflected. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Manobi. Finish off the break. And it's an 8-point Nets lead.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
To halt the run. Rebound, Brooklyn.
That's not his shot there, guys. And whether you play D on him or not, he's usually going to miss that one.
Zubek. Banked in off the glass. And the Nets lead by 10.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
Timeout called the 76ers.
Well, I felt like his defense was letting him down out there, guys, so he wanted to get a timeout to talk it over and try to tighten things up here.
You know, a part of coaching, a lot of coaching actually is making sure that momentum never gets too far away from your team. That's a good timeout.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. Monty Williams had some words for his team. He told his team to keep looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
The pass to Man. Rejected by Stevens. They set the screen to the inside. Number 30. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Pass to man. Now Murray. Nets passing it around. Gets it to go. Here's Lee. Six on the shot clock. Boucher. The second effort, and it's good on the layup. And now it's a 10-point Nets lead.
Guys, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look there. That's good basketball.
Passes it to Sharp. Lee left side. Shoots a three. That's good. Here's Murray.
Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But you know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
Nets leading by 7. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
And the 76ers call time here. They're losing by 7. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Lee. He passes it to Stevens. Back to Lee. There's the triple. That's good. And now it's just a 4-point Nets lead.
This game has taken on a new feel since halftime.
For sure, the energy level on both sides has gone way up after the break.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're in front by 4. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Anunoby covered by Lee. There's the pass to Murray. Boucher. Clock at 4. Nice hit, but the layup off the mark.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Here. Both free throws good from Reeves.
Flawless trip to the free throw line that time, and that gap just got a little narrower.
44 seconds left in the fourth. Doubled by Lee. Murray, the pass to man. Now Murray. Pass to man. And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
And the 76ers call time here. They're behind by 7. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Number 30 sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
And no need to rush it. Just play smart, get a good shot, make sure it's a well-executed offensive possession.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. The 76ers shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. All good from Reeves. Launches it. The shot will not go. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for joining us tonight in our presentation of NBA on 2K Sports. Now our Jordan player of the game.
Anything you can do, I can do better. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Welcome to 2K Sports. You're watching the NBA. Saturday night in the NBA.
We're coming to you from the Time Warner Cable Arena in downtown Charlotte, North Carolina, home of the Bobcats. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And guys, taking a look at Kyrie Irving. What do you think we'll see from him today?
And I'll say this about him, Kevin. I mean, it looks like he's made of rubber sometimes because defenders just bounce off him when he's driving the lane. What a finisher.
And you know what, Steve? We also have to talk about his shooting. I mean, the fact that he copes with tight D better than anyone is something to make note of. His percentage stays the same, and if he's wide open, he's automatic.
It's the Celtics in Boston. And that result, guys, was a real shocker. It was just about as complete a dominant performance as we've seen him.
And one way to nullify a home court advantage, like they did that night, Kevin, light it up from the three-point line. Nothing is more demoralizing to a home crowd.
Steve, you're exactly right. I mean, that was the great equalizer. Their perimeter play definitely took them over the top.
The Hornets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Yeah, it's been an average year at the line for them so far this year, shooting about 75%.
And, Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
And here is Butler. Butler off a pitch from Nance. Butler goes in. Hunter, the pass to Nurkic. Out to Nance. Clock at 4. Pulls it up. And it's Butler missing. Looking at Denver, they got their last win against the Magic.
And if you look at their numbers in that game, what jumps out most is the balance offensively. They really spread the wealth.
And they were on fire in all areas. That was a very satisfying road win.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
A bit ago, Mike Malone and I were able to chat. He talked about the impact that Al Horford can have on a game and how they'll have their work cut out for them dealing with him. He said Horford's just a complete ball player. He does all the things you want from a big man. He can shoot, handle, and pass. He's always a tough matchup, but it starts with matching his energy level. Kevin, we'll see if they have what it takes.
All right, Doris, thanks. Charlotte is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Richardson. Morant defended by Hunter. Horford backing in. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
He's so reliable. His offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
Hunter, the pass to Nance. The Nuggets moving the ball around. From outside, off the mark. Hornets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. To the inside, Richardson, no good. Some solid defense from Butler. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. No good from Hunter.
That's now 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to find the rhythm and flow here offensively.
Morant defended by Hunter. It's Richardson on the wing. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Irving kicks to Hunter. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. He has 5.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Here's Morant. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside Irving. The pass to Hunter. Nance outside. Nurkic. Back to Nance. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Hunter. Great D that time from Richardson. Hornets leading by 4. Number 20 sinks the triple.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
And Nance kicks the butt. Fast break. Here we go.
Huge play. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Now, here is Irving. He picked up 24 points in their last one against the Magic in Orlando. Gets the bucket.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
Morant, he's covered by Irving. Richardson kicks to Barnes. Number 20. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
The feed to Nance. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two.
And saved a likely dunk there.
Yeah, very smart foul under the circumstances. You can't allow him to just throw it down on you.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the game right now. That free throw good from Nance. Free throws good from Nance. Hornets leading by 5. The dish to Richardson for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Last time they met was in Denver.
Yeah, and it seemed like the difference in that game, guys, was the defensive effort. They forced a lot of turnovers, and that allowed them to get out and get some easy looks in transition.
Here's the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been fantastic from three-point land in the last 10.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing that has led to wide-open long-range shots. That's why we see the great numbers from the three-point line.
The Hornets have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Well, let's go back to what Steve just said. Such a strong defensive performance they turned in last time.
Well, you know what was remarkable about it, Kevin, was how many turnovers there were. I mean, it wasn't all about defense. There was some sloppy ball handling taking place on the other side, too.
Now Irving. After the missed 3 from Richardson, Irving dishes to Butler. Puts the lead pass in front of him. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over there.
Well, I just, you know what, Kevin? Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up. I mean, he threw it down with force. You know, off to a rough start. Just doesn't seem to have the rhythm with his shot.
Irving kicks to Hunter. Back to Irving. Lock at 6. Irving gets a screen on Nurkic. Irving drives in. No good. Hornets leading by 4. Barnes passes to Richardson. Richardson with the screen on Butler. Morant. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. 9 points in the game so far.
That's his 4th straight make right out to shoot. He's setting a pretty high standard for himself here.
Yeah, it's the kind of start you want every game, but of course you rarely get it.
Good. Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
Barnes kicks to Horford for the 3, and it's the Hornets another 3.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
Here's Barton, averaging 6 points per contest. He kicks it to Irving. There's the 3. That's the bucket.
How about this performance in the face of the injury? Playing through a lot of pain out there.
Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Barton. Outside Curry. Uncovered. And too long on the shot.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Here's Barton. Shot is off. And the Hornets now going the other way. 1:58 left in the first quarter.
They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field.
Passes it to Irving. There's the pick. He passes it to Barton. Left tray. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
There's some good defense for you. I mean, for somebody who's as good at shooting the three as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against it. That was well done.
Well, then they picked the right guy to put on him.
There's a minute 34 left to play here in the first. Irving gets a screen from Sarge. Irving kicks to Sarge. Back to Irving. Pass to Sarge. 6 on the shot clock. From 11 feet away, it's rebounded by Richards. Hornets leading by 4. Feeds it to Williams. On the wing, Williams. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, that's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Here's Barton. He dishes it to Tucker. It's stolen by Curry. Lets the three fly. Gets it to go. Curry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Well, his work ethic on the glass is what jumps out at me, guys. I mean, he really puts everything he has into his rebounding. And that's something that gives his team a chance to win almost every night.
Yeah, and he's a guy you have to be mindful of. You've got to get a body on him. If you don't, he can dominate the game from that position.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Houses checked in. Hornets leading by 5. Curry gets the screen from Williams. Jumper off the screen. The rebound by Gibson.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Barton kicks to Sarge. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still
Coming up.
and the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
The Nuggets shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And that one misses. Charlotte has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly on the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. They've got Sarge, and it's Barton in at the point guard. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at Chicago. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, there's the Hornets. Not in the same realm right now in terms of their record. And he knocks down the first one. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Nuggets trail. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Pulls up. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Here's Curry. The pass to Sims. Williams. Dishes to Curry. From past the arc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Curry's got 6.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
There's the pick. Pass to Sarge. No good off the back of the rim. Hornets leading by 3. Williams with the ball. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Number 20. Tries to keep it alive. No good from outside. Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Right side Curry. Tice beyond the arc. That's good.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
Winslow. No luck. And the Hornets now going the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Sarge. The Nuggets trail by 6.
Get there.
Winslow. Moves back up. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You know, force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
And the free throw, no good. Hornets leading by 4. Now Barnes. He's coming off a 16-point game against Boston. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Here's an opportunity for us now to focus on some small forwards who play anything but small. The leading shot blockers at the 3 spot. You look at Butler, one of the top intimidators in the league, a fierce shot blocker.
And that's a group of perhaps the most well-rounded defenders in the league. Solid on the perimeter with the ability to block shots on the inside.
And that's the ideal makeup of a wing defender. The perimeter defense is really a requirement. I mean, you've got to be able to do that, but you can also block shots like these guys can, you become even more valuable.
Here's Barnes, and here's a nice one-handed slam.
Excellent work on the offensive boards.
Went after that rebound hard and quickly turned it into a putback jam. Beautiful work.
And those are the types of plays that have put them in front in this game.
Nance outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's 2-on-1. Williams covered by Nance. And it's good. Williams has got his first basket.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
Now here's Butler. 14 points from him the last game against Orlando.
Did a great job picking the defense apart, too. It wasn't just his scoring. Give him credit for his passing in that game, too.
On the wing, Nance. Covered by Barnes. 18 feet out. Nance, no good.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
The Hornets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls, and the Nuggets making a change here. Barnes hits them both.
You know, as we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has improved. It's gotten more aggressive, more physical.
It sure seems like it has. They've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Well, good timeout, guys, because, you know, this has been a bad run for them. He's got to get his team back on the same page and executing well together.
Sometimes just getting a stop in the action can be enough to get a team back on track. There's something about that little pause in the intensity of the game that lets you refocus. Back to Nance. Harris outside.
Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Hunter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 9 points in the game so far. The Hornets on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Kicks to Richardson. Outside Williams. Wide open shot is on the money. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play. They're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession. Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
He feeds it to Richardson. Gets to the corner and buries it. Richardson's got his second bucket tonight. The Nuggets trail by 10. Harris kicks to Hunter. Back to Harris. The feed to Nance. Passes it to Nurkic. Shot clock at 6. Deflected. Taken away by Williams. There's the dish to Barnes. Horford with the screen on Nance. Doubled by Nurkic. Barnes kicks to Horford. It's Richardson on the wing. Williams takes the three. That is good. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Here's Harris. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
Outside Butler. To halt the run. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Nuggets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the first one drops. And the Nuggets making a change here. Irving's checked in. And so Butler nails both of them. Hornets leading by 13. Morant defended by Hunter. It's Richardson on the wing. From deep. Nance with the rebound. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Butler attacking. Rejected by Barnes. Charlotte has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown.
But they're really struggling guarding that three-point line.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, Steve.
Now, here is Irving. Averaging 22 points a game. Back to Nance. He passes to Hunter. Nurkic guarded by Horford. 5 on the clock. Puts it up. No good from Hunter.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. It's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a numbers standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
Now, here's Richardson. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Shot is off.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Butler passes to Hunter. He kicks to Irving. Nance outside. Inside. Boom, he jams it straight down. Well, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this league.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
Back to Richardson. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
That's his comfort zone, so defensively, really nice job challenging the shot.
They get the rebound. Here's Butler. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Butler's got 6 points in the quarter. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
Yeah, he's not happy right now. You can see it's really hurting him.
You sure can, Steve. I mean, it's difficult to say exactly how serious it is, but hopefully we'll have an update soon.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Nance. Hornets leading by 12. Johnson right side. Pass to Barnes. It's Richardson on the wing. Feeds to Barnes. He dishes it to Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. No good. Some solid defense right there from Gibson. And there's the pass to Hunter. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. 11 points in the game.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
Come get it.
Barnes against Irving.
Come on.
Hunter, the pass to Butler. Plenty of space. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
They've slowed down casting those triples here in the second.
I'd actually like to see them go back outside, Clark, because they had a good flow, a good pace here early on.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And the Nuggets making a change here. The Nuggets trail by 12. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock.
I see him.
Irving gets a screen from Tucker. And it's Kyrie Irving with the 3. Irving's got 6.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Wiseman and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Irving from long range. Another 3 for Denver. And we finished one half of basketball. Hornets lead by 8. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Good evening out there, and welcome to 2K Sports. For the Charlotte Hornets, they have the lead against Denver. And from outside, you couldn't shoot it much better than this. They are scorching hot from beyond the arc. And still in it, the Nuggets hanging around. Just one win away from moving into the 8th place in the conference, and they're definitely motivated. Jimmy Butler certainly contributing with his play. He has 12 points, and he's made some key plays in the assist department, too. And a look now at some games that have yet to tip off. It'll be the Magic out at Amway Center against the Heat. Divisional games are always so important for teams. That one tips off at 7 p.m. Eastern. And another game that's coming up, the Pacers will square off against the Wizards in our nation's capital. 7 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Pacific is the tip time. And here's a look at the other NBA action from around the league. The Bulls will square off against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Some stars squaring off in this one. It's always fun to watch. 8 p.m. Eastern, that one gets started. That'll be it for the halftime report. The second half is coming right up. Hope to see you next time.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Really an incredible game from Butler.
He went off in the first 2 quarters, guys, as he's capable of doing. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use on him in the second half.
Yeah, they got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him like he has been.
Well, we've got a moment left set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade All Fueled Up for the second half. On the court for the Hornets.
And that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over.
Well, you know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
Here's Butler. Dishes it to Irving. Back to Butler. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Barnes. Now here's Richardson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Well, you got to admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season, shooting better than 90% from the stripe.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
First one falls for him. And Richardson drops them both.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Irving kicks to Nance. Pass to Nurkic. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Number 20, defended by Nurkic. All sorts of time. And that one goes long. The Nuggets trail by 12. And stolen by Horford. And here we go. Kicks it to Richardson. Drilled from 11 feet out. Richardson's got 11 points.
Unselfish basketball on the interior. I love that, and you got to think the coaching staff does too.
Here's Butler. Off target from outside. Hornets leading by 14. Number 20. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. He's got 10.
And their offense is flowing. It's clicking right now at the beginning of the second half. They've made 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Let's take a second now to view the top pickpockets in the NBA. You look at Butler. Opposing teams always need to know where he is on the court.
Yeah, he's been a rock for them defensively. Just so many steals for him this year. No doubt that's where he's done his best work.
And stolen by Richardson. Hit by Horford. Here's Morant. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Hunter. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they've missed the first 3 shots of the third quarter.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter. Ugly start to this second half, guys. They've missed all 4 of their shot attempts.
Gets it to go. He's got 11.
And he's one player who doesn't need a lot of space to get to the basket. He's really crafty. The way he can blast his way straight through traffic. He's really strong.
And you can't talk about him without mentioning his great passing ability. Not just the right pass, not just perfect placement, but excellent timing to spring his guys for the best possible look.
5 to shoot. To stop the run. And blocked. 3 on 3. Here's Richardson, the dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. The Hornets have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight, 6 of 9 to be exact. The Nuggets making a switch here. That's good from Richardson.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
Denver calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from Richardson.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching. Over the last few weeks, let's see how the Nuggets have performed. 6th in rebounding, 12th in fewest turnovers per game, and they're in the top half of the league in free throw shooting as well. Pretty good, but they could certainly stand some improvement there.
And the rebounding is really the key stat that I'm looking at right there with all those numbers you talked about, Clark. This is a team that really tries to be physical, and when they're able to secure boards, that does a lot of things for them. It helps their defense, keeping teams from getting second chance opportunities against them, and it fuels their fast break. And they needed that hoop to try to stop this run.
They just seem to keep coming up empty. They've got to slow it down and get a good shot.
Richardson with the screen on Buck. He feeds it to Barnes. Clock at 6. Number 20. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 13.
Impressive play there, and they have been really good offensively.
Piling up the points en route to this big lead, guys. I mean, they've been unstoppable.
Here's Butler. And another miss by Denver.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he has gone ice cold here. He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
Denver's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. To end the drought, and he nails the jumper. Butler's got 14 points. Hornets have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Fires it up. He squares up and sinks it. He's got 17.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assists as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
How about that play? Great body control, still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
Steve, they are in complete control.
Well, everything they're doing, Kevin, has been working out. I mean, the game plan was solid, and they are executing out there.
And the Hornets with possession here. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Horford. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at Phoenix. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, Denver. They're 9th best in the conference.
Seeing where the Nuggets are, I mean, you know, it has not been the kind of season they had mapped out for themselves. Their sights were definitely set a little higher than what they've achieved.
Well, it's not been a total disaster, Clark. They're still perched in a spot where they can make a move, but they're going to have to do so pretty quickly.
And it's the Nuggets ball. And there's the feed to Barton. Here's the three. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. Passes to Curry. Three-pointer. No good. And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Nuggets. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. So it's the Hornets now. The finger roll finish at the bucket. 19 points in the game.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Irving dishes to Barton. Winslow from beyond the arc. Shot is off.
You know, even though he's bite-sized compared to the big man on the floor, he's done some really tall work on the board.
Curry passes to Sims. Shot is no good. Excellent D there from Barton. Denver's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Wide open. Can't get it to go. And Charlotte will go the other way with it.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics. And at least as I look at it, he shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And here comes Irving. He's got 9. Winslow. Six on the shot clock. Back to Irving. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Winslow. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Some of the best free throw shooters in the NBA. Let's highlight them. Kyrie Irving is second.
He's not going to miss many foul shots, that's for sure. That's a very impressive part of his game.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Kept alive. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the officials.
First free throw is good. The Nuggets making a switch here. That one is no good. The Nuggets shooting the ball at 42%.
The block. Squeeze.
Butler kicks to Irving. The dish now to House.
I got him. Yo, Irving.
The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's Irving. Again, Irving missing. The Hornets shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. And here is Barnes. 9 points in the game so far. Fires from 18. And he connects with the jumper. Barnes has got 11 points. Curry against Irving. He kicks to House. He passes to Nurkic. He dishes it to House. Nurkic defended by Sims. The shot's good. Nurkic. He has 7.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Here's Barnes. He's got 11. Number 20, defended by Butler. And stolen by Butler. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. That's good.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Here's Sims. Richardson dishes to Curry. Sims. Pass to Barnes. To the middle. Number 20. Hunter. Richardson covering. Here's Hunter. And again, it's Denver. 5 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Barnes. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much.
Next to
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hornets.
How about the three-point shooting we're seeing so far, guys? Amazing.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
So on the floor for Denver, we've got Will Barton, and it's Harris in at the 2 guard. Feeds to Barton. Winslow, he's guarded by Williams. And the pass to Harris. Winslow. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Johnson, the pass to Williams. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest seemed easy.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Back to Gibson. Dishes to Barton. Harris outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but, you know, the defense still needs to keep an eye on him.
Into Johnson. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
And glide. And glide. You got to glide in and reverse it home. So sweet.
Outside, House. Hornets with the rebound.
Come get it.
They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And he makes the first.
They didn't shoot it well from the line in the first half. But they've turned it around here, and it's helped them secure the lead. I mean, free throw shooting is important when you're trying to pad a lead.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Back to Gibson. Pass to Barton. Harris outside. The 3. And that one's good. Harris has got 6 in the quarter. The Hornets have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Outside Williams. Williams a screen. Down low. Curry gets the bucket.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Ouch. Another miss to add to what's been a miserable game for him from the field.
And the Hornets with possession here. Just 5 to shoot. And Curry, here we go. Another miss by Curry.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game, and that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Here's Johnson. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Kicks to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession. Sarge is checked in for Denver. Clock is at 3. They get it again. Outside Williams. Right side Williams. A stupendous finish in traffic. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Gets the bucket.
Tell you what, until this defense gets out and defends the three-point line, I mean, it's going to be a parade.
Yeah, we've already seen 3 in a row from out there.
And the Hornets with possession here. Here's Morant. It's blocked by Barton. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Will Barton. Here's Irving. Harris outside. Back to Irving. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Harris outside. Harris gets the screen from Sarge. Harris kicks to Irving. The Nuggets with another miss.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
Denver's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. The Hornets have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Curry passes to Richards. Number 20. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 25.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
The Nuggets have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. He feeds it to Harris. Sarge. It's rebounded by Richards.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Gibson on him. From down low. Nice touch on the bank shot. Nuggets shooting 40% in the fourth. There's the screen. Here's Harris. Misses the 3.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Williams in the post. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
They need this. Offensive rebound. Gibson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And he can't get the first one. And the Hornets making a change here. Good on the second free throw. The Hornets have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Pass to Richards. Defended by Sarge. The feed now to Williams. Clock at 6. Now the dish to Curry. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Sarge.
The defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
He kicks it to Irving. Pass to Sarge. Winslow. Rebound by Williams.
Well, it looks like it's in his head right now. It looks tight. He's not producing, and his team's struggling as well.
Come get it.
He dishes it to Curry. Feeds it to Williams. Number 20, covered by Irving. Gibson with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Harris. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
They haven't had as much success in the paint here. Everything has been from the perimeter here in the second half. And that's not a winning strategy. They've got to get back to getting that ball inside.
And the Nuggets making a change here. House is checked in. Now here's Curry. Richards passes to Curry. good. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
I think they deserve a ton of credit for the way they played here today. Truly a professional display.
Irving attacking, and you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Now you can tell what the crowd thinks about that call.
Yeah, they erupted as soon as the whistle blew.
Irving against Kerr. The 3. Here's Richards. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Nugget shooting 43% for the game. Harris with it. Winslow. And a draw from 3-point range.
He's going to have to find the range. He has not scored in this quarter.
Now the pass to Richards. Here's Sims. Misses from close range. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Irving leading the charge. That's good.
Well, sometimes when you're at a height disadvantage, that's the way to attack. Go right at your defender.
Charlotte has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They double-team Kerr. Irving and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Denver has possession. The Nuggets shooting about 40% here in the 4th quarter. Now Harris. Outside Irving. Shoots from 14. But he stays with it. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
Thanks for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time. But first, let's check out the Jordan player of the game.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome, folks. I'm Damon Bruce. Saturday night in the
On the road and hungry for a win against an Eastern Conference rival, the Miami Heat are ready for this thing to get started. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got an action-packed Saturday night of NBA action for you. Thanks for joining us. Here with me tonight, Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. And as we take a long look here at Kawhi Leonard, guys, what's your thought on him?
Well, you have to be aware of his specific capacity to knock down the corner three. That's where he's most comfortable. That's where he's going to be. So defensively, you got to keep tabs on him.
And also, there aren't many players better at anticipating an opponent's next move, waiting for his moment, and then jumping in the way of a pass to come up with the steal. He's got that mastered.
Looking back to the last matchup between these two teams, it was Orlando who was unable to get it done against Miami.
And, Kevin, they were able to keep that game relatively close, but you could tell things were not clicking for them.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, it could have been worse, though. I mean, they didn't look fresh at any point in the game. Just seemed to be listless.
Working on Jones. Here's Leonard on target from 13 feet. Leonard's got his first points of the game.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Number 9. The shot from the low post is good. We played just over a minute here in the first. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, thank you. I caught up with Eric Spoelstra. When we talked about what they'll try to do on defense, he told me they're going to have to do everything they can to neutralize their opponent's high flyers, saying, quote, "We can't play above the rim like these guys, so we'll have to do our best to keep them away from the hoop." Gentlemen, easier said than done.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Miami with the ball after the missed three from Dragic. Outside Leonard. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one misses. For the Orlando Magic, they come into this one following a loss to the Nuggets.
But Kevin, I kept waiting for them to get back into that game. It seemed like they were capable of it, but it just never happened.
Well, I didn't see it, Steve. I mean, you had much more faith in them than I did. I didn't think they were showing any signs of life. We were watching the same thing, but perceiving it differently.
Shot's good.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Number 9. That's him coming off an assist from Dragic.
When he came off that screen, the defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bear those.
And Favors with the block. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Jones from outside. The shot no good. And the Heat going the other way now. Coming into this, having matched the win against the Rockets in their last game.
And it was so important for their bench to come in and play well in that game. I thought that was critical to the victory.
Well, they got contributions up and down the roster, and that's what you need. Everybody who stepped on the floor contributed.
There's Dragic with the three. Miami grabs the miss. And stolen by Favors. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Heat.
And right from the start, guys, it's apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And he makes the first. And he can't hit the second. The Heat leading by 8. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Leonard. They get it back. Antetokounmpo. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Magic have gone 2 of 6 from the field. It's Jones on the wing. No good from outside.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because you know if you continue to give up open looks like that, you're in big trouble.
Pass to Leonard. And the three ball is good. Leonard's got 7 points.
Defensively, this team is just giving up way too many open looks.
You're exactly right, and to battle back, they've got to shore that defense up, Steve.
Here's Porzingis from 16 feet away. He cans it.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
The Heat leading by 9.
Go, watch it!
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Looks like they're going to have one of those days where they can do no wrong.
Well, they haven't done anything wrong so far. Double-digit lead already.
Here are the Magic now. Magic moving the ball around. They set the pick. Down low. Deflected. It's thrown down to Kumbo. Leonard with the ball. Jones covering. Off the screen. Offensive rebound Heat. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The Heat have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier.
Well, one of the better free throw shooting teams in the NBA. They're hitting about 80% from the line this year.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
And the Magic making a change here. Wade's checked in.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
And Miami has possession after the made shot from Dragic to the inside. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
They keep going down low with the ball, and it results in points. They're having their way in the paint.
And it's resulted in a big early lead, too.
Jones sets the pick for Dragic. Buries it from three-point range. Dragic has got 5.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Favors. Outside Dragic. Number 9. Offline with his 3. The Heat leading by 10. Leonard attacking. Right side Leonard. 17-foot shot on the way. Jump shot is good that time. 9 points in the game so far. Outside Dragic. Outside Jones. Back to Dragic. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Jones. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Tell you what, it's a huge plus to have him making shots like that.
Miami's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Inside, Caldwell Pope. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Here's Dragic. 17 points for him last game against Denver. The feed now to Aldridge. Back to Dragic. Takes the 3. Good. Dragic has got his 3rd basket of the night.
You know, the more shots like that he hits, guys, the more he's going to forget the pain he's playing through. Sometimes shot making can give you that added boost of adrenaline.
Now, here's Green. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston. Robinson against Rondo. The kick out to Hill. The tray. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Hill's got himself on the board with 3 there.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Let's see how long they can keep it going. This is quite a start.
Robinson drives in. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the board for them.
Yep, +5 in rebounds. That didn't take long.
It's Hill on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. No good. So Orlando will take it the other way. Rockets the pass to Robinson. An easy 2 points on the layup. Robinson's got his first basket.
Boy, this game is off to a terrific start.
No doubt. On both sides, high-octane offense.
The drive by Rondo. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Well, because of his passing ability, Kevin, I mean, if you're going to play with him, your only job is to get open on the floor, because he will get you the ball, and he'll give it to you in rhythm so that you can get a good shot off.
And he also is incredibly adept at running the pick and roll. He almost always makes things happen when he instigates that play.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Magic trail by 12. Outside Dragic. Aldridge up on top. Working on Green. Dragic kicks to Aldridge. 6 to shoot.
Come on, box him out, man.
Dragic dishes to Aldridge. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Magic have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. I mean, you look at the numbers, impressive.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Miami. Both good from the line that time. 1:12 left to play in the first quarter. Haslem, a screen on Robinson. None. It's rebounded by McDaniel. The Magic trail by 10. Near the 3-point line, it's Love. And they crash in right away with the quick shot. And he's gone 3 of 5 from 3-point land so far in the ballgame. None. He's guarded by Dragic. Shoots the 3. No good. They time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
Yeah, that's the smart move there. That's how you want to end the quarter, but make sure you get a good solid possession here.
But they recover it. Goes back up. Aldridge, no luck. The Heat leading by 8. Outside Rondo. And Haslem kicks to Hill. Heat moving the ball around. Outside for Rondo. Again, the miss by the Heat.
I'm not sure about that shot, guys. The defense really all over.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Heat.
Tune in.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Yeah, this team played an excellent first quarter offensively, moving the ball and getting a good flow to their offense. That's why you see those big assist totals.
Yeah, very timely passes for them, Steve, and that's why they've been able to jump out to this lead.
We've got Kevin Love. Robinson is out there with Dragic. And it's McDaniel at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. The Magic have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And that one falls for Robinson. The Heat leading by 5. Dishes to Rondo. He feeds it to Haslem. Back to Rondo. Pass to Ariza. None. Kicks to Rondo. Shot clock at 6. Ariza no luck. The Magic shooting inefficient, 53% from the field. Outside Dragic. Pulls up on the elbow. Love, no luck. Miami's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Right side, Green. And there's the rejection. Dragic with it. 8 points for him. Shoots. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Wow. Love's got his second bucket of the game to go. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Oh, boy, this is something you hate to see, Clark.
You know, it sure is. Injuries, though, are really an unfortunate part of the game, inevitable at times. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
Derek Favors checked in for Kevin Love. Miami with the ball from past the arc. That's good. Rondo's got 5.
Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
Robinson against Rondo. Here's Porzingis, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Rondo off the pitch from Ariza, and it's Rondo penetrating.
We got a moment now to see how the Magic are doing in the NBA rankings right now. First in free throw percentage, second in three-point field goal percentage, and they're ranked 3rd overall in team offense. This is a team that knows how to put the ball in the basket, and really that's their strong suit.
And anytime you lead the league in free throw shooting, as you talked about, Clark, I mean, you can put a lot of pressure on the defense, and that's why this team has made a concerted effort to attack the rim and get to the line as often as possible.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Heat. Second, so he makes them both. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Porzingis, Ariza covering. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He's got 6.
Kevin, too easy. I mean, the defenders were sort of looking at each other like, whose man was he? And everybody thought somebody else was going to guard him, and nobody did.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. While there's a break, let's take a look at this past month's assist leaders among small forwards in the NBA. The 4th spot held by Kawhi Leonard.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing are outstanding. Truly gifted distributors.
Yeah, and one of the passes that you really need to prioritize and be able to make is that entry pass. Getting that ball inside. Accurately throwing it into the low post is really a bit of a lost art in today's game.
The Heat making a switch here. And he sinks the second.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
It's Jones on the way. No good with the triple. The Heat leading by 5. There's the pass to Caldwell Pope. No good with the lay.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Gets the bucket. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
Yeah, Clark, that did not look good. Let's keep our fingers crossed that it's nothing too serious.
Boy, you can't help but feel for him. I mean, one moment you're doing what you do best, and the next, the situation's really out of your hands. I really hope he's okay.
Here are the Magic now. After the made shot from Caldwell Pope. He dishes it to Jones. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And for him so far this season, he's shooting 83% from the free throw line. Those are outstanding numbers.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Miami's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. The dish to Leonard. And he dumps it down. And indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
The Magic trail by 7. He kicks to Robinson. Number 9. Off target from three-point range. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Brunson, and he banks in the layup. And the Heat lead by 9.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
Here are the Magic now. Feeds it to Robinson. Clock at 6. McDaniel defended by Antetokounmpo. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Orlando. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run. And checking out Miami, they're down in 7th place.
You know, for the Magic, they're really quite an incredible success story. After coming into the season with such low expectations, they really turned the league on its ear. They've been very impressive.
You know, I thought it would take them a long time to get all the pieces to fit this year, but little did I know that. I mean, those pieces were already in place, seemingly right out of training camp, Clark.
That's good. 8 points for Robinson.
Well, he's a spot-up shooter, one of the best. One of those guys who, if you give him an inch, I mean, that's all it takes. He will let it fly and frequently knock down that shot.
I know he's a fan favorite because he can catch fire immediately at any point in the ball game and just start pouring it in from all over the place.
On the basket by Jones. Here's Leonard. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Houston. Leonard off the pick from Soto. Here's Brunson. Drops one in from the wing. He's got 6. The Magic trail by 6. Porzingis defended by Soto. They get the rebound.
Great job right there to body him up and affect the trajectory of that shot.
Yeah, that was definitely a forced miss. Like, he couldn't get off the shot he wanted.
Well, you know, he's not a guy that's just going to settle for pulling up. When he has an opportunity, he's going to take it strong to the hoop.
There's a screen by Robinson. Number 9. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. He's got 6.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Well, he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
Going by Robinson. It's Jones on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Number 9. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Now just a 4-point Heat lead.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
Leonard, the pass to Soto. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Jones with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Back to Jones. Outside for Robinson. Reverses. And he sinks the layup. 10 points for him. The Heat have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Back to Leonard. To the paint. The shot's good from Soto. And the Heat lead by 4. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
And Miami has possession. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
He's been key for this team's offense, the way he's distributed the ball.
Yeah, you know, the offense is just moving through him, Steve, no doubt.
Pass to McDaniel. Number 9. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
That's his first triple of the game. It was a dry first half for him from long range.
Releases. Here's on to Tacumbo. One shot, no good.
Rebounds are split just about down the middle in this game, Clark.
I'd venture to guess whichever team is able to maintain that energy level on the glass will have the upper hand the rest of the way.
Now, here is Robinson. He's got 8. Misfires after coming off the pick.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
And Leonard gets it to go.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
1:29 left here in the second. Pass to Robinson. Fires from 14. And it's good. Robinson's got 10 points. 1:09 left to play here in the half. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Here's Soto. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go Clark right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
And here are the Heat now. After the missed 3 from Robinson. And now here comes Robinson leading the break. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Robinson's got 10 points in the quarter.
He really made that mismatch pay off. The defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Here's Leonard. Hits the three-point bomb. Leonard's got 19 points.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Outside, Jones. The pass to McDaniel. Number 9. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. 14 points for him.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
And a tight game.
Now, presented by Sprint.
It's been a great game out in Orlando. Thanks for joining us. The Pacers will...
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Seemed like he made everything he got. I mean, anytime he had an open look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that first half.
And see, they were all good looks. I mean, his shot selection has been terrific throughout the game.
On the floor for Miami, we've got Antetokounmpo, who's out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Soto in at the center position. Here's Dragic. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often. D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Porzingis defended by Soto. The feed to Dragic. On the wing, Jones. They get it again. And Favors kicks to Dragic. Dishes it to Jones. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. He feeds it to Favors. The second chance effort gets it to go.
And they get one to go now after missing their first 3 shots. Maybe this will kick them into gear.
Outside Leonard. He passes to Antetokounmpo.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip. Here's Porzingis. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 3 assists tonight.
The road back hasn't been an easy one, but they've managed to climb all the way out of the hole and tie this game.
I have to say, pretty remarkable, Steve. At one point, I thought they were done.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Heat. Hill comes in for Antetokounmpo. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. To the inside. Pass to Caldwell Pope. It's off his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. And the Heat making a change here. He dishes it to Hill. 6 to shoot. Brooks throws the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. All right, now let's check out the teams with the best free throw percentage. Number 1, the Magic. The Heat 3rd.
You know, Kevin, all season long, these are 2 of the most reliable teams when it comes to knocking down free throws. And that gives a team, a coaching staff, a lot of confidence, especially when you get in late games and it's close and tight. You're unafraid of getting to the free throw line because you've got confidence your guys are going to knock them down.
Now here's Dragic. 8 points for him. The dish now to Jones. And that misses. That would have put him up.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Into Green. And he floats in for the easy 2.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense.
So it's Orlando now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. He goes up again and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Over the last month, let's see how the Magic performed in the NBA statistics. First in free throw percentage. 4th in three-point field goal percentage. And they are in the top 3rd of the league in assists. With the quality of players they have, you thought they might be better there, but not bad.
And anytime you lead the league in free throw shooting, as you talked about, Clark, you can put a lot of pressure on the defense, and that's why this team has made a concerted effort to attack the rim and get to the line as often as possible.
Free throw good, Green. The Heat making a switch here. And both free throws good for Green. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Aldridge with a screen on run. Wade passes to Dragic. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. And upcoming the schedule for the Orlando Magic. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Back to Aldridge. Rim-rattling two-handed jam.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. 2 hands and hammer it down.
Young. Hangs in the air. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Aldridge has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Dragic kicks to Aldridge. Feeds to Wade. Outside Aldridge. For the lead. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. 7 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
Yeah, and unless they make some rotations and closeouts defensively, there's more to come, Clark.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Aldridge a screen. Aldridge with a screen on Green. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. That shot wide open. And 11 points for Goran Dragic.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
Gets it to go. The Magic have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the 3rd. He kicks to Love. Back to Dragic. Shot clock at 6. Number 9. Sinks the triple. 17 points in the game. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of it.
A great matchup. I mean, these two teams really, really match up well talent-wise. I'm enjoying this.
But they'll get another chance. Passes it to Hill. And there's the feed to Rondo. Upside Rondo. It's back to Hill. Again missing Hill.
Couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Dishes it to Rondo. None. There's the 3. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
A little over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
And if you're already boxed out, you got to try to work to get around. Otherwise, it's a surefire foul.
Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for the Heat. Lisa comes in for Hill. Forcing this. The shot no good. And it's Miami the other way. He feeds it to Haslem. Kicks it to Green. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Green's got 7.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Dragic dishes to Wade. Jones for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. And the Magic lead by 1.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like all-star weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually defense during the all-star weekend, no D.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old-school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
That one is off. The Heat making a switch here. Caldwell Pope checked in. He hits the second from the line.
Well, despite tying things up, he's still shaking his head, knowing he could have given them the lead.
Jones, the pass to Dragic. Back to Jones. Outside Dragic. He passes to Jones. Wade, right side. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And we can talk all we want about their passing, but from three-point range, these point guards have been filling it up for the past month. Second, Stephen Curry. And, of course, Goran Dragic.
Well, a lot of the point guards in the NBA don't get enough credit for how well they shoot the ball. So give this group their due. Some outstanding long-range shooters right there.
No question about it, Steve. And being able to knock down the 3 ball as well as this group can makes them so much more effective at the point guard spot. It really causes problems for the defense.
Here's Ariza. He squares up and sinks it. Ariza's got his first points in this one.
Well, Kevin, probably his greatest value lies in his tremendous three-point shooting. When he's out on the perimeter, it gives them the ability to really stretch the defense out.
And another specialty of his is the 3 ball from the corner. That's his signature shot.
And of their last 5 makes, all have been from long range.
Yeah, and the defense has not done a good job of pressing in and denying. I mean, they're hanging back, playing on their heels. They're not being the aggressors here, and the offense is taking advantage of it.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. On the high post. That's good. Ariza's got his second basket.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
There's the pick. Lead from outside. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope's got his third rebound on the night. Orlando grabs the miss. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Wade. He dishes it to Favors. Offline with the baseline jumper. Pass to Ariza. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go. Ariza's got 7 points here in this quarter. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Heat lead by 3. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center.
Coming up Tuesday, February 14th, the Sacramento Kings.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they're taking high percentage shots in the paint. I like the way their offense is clicking.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
Kevin Love out there with Jones. Then there's Dragic. Then there's Favors. That's who's out there for Orlando. Number 9. Here's Favors. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. And a moment to check out Miami and who they've got coming up. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
A lot of attention on the Nuggets. That Denver game really is interesting to watch.
Udonis Haslem. He's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And